season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Pirates ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense will get first crack at it here. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
They typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, to highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Split backs here. Off play action. Complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bringing the heat. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Howard. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go to work for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Francis. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback on the keeper. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Puts it out of the air. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. LSU is current.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He turns that loose down the right side.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. A run for the quarterback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Stevens. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
How about that job after the catch on a critical third down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up first and goal.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give out of the gun. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Trojans are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's on target and complete. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Zips it out to his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The short hands, it's Francis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, the quick spin move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 18 over UConn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Heaves it on the run. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even... Oh, he's got some space! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
The Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Gets it out quickly. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quick release by the QB. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a four-man rush, sometimes it's a three-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front seven, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They're working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they've really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Francis. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Trojans send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. This quarterback part of their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They go to the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Just going to keep it after the snap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ECU!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
It's another first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Trojans!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Pirates are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock winds down with the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Big fullback's got it. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. Man, that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.